How fast can you solve the Cross Mansion treasure mystery? Clues are hidden in the family's journal entries dating back over 200 years. In the heart of Aunt Marge Cross Benson's kitchen, Lauren Cross Highsmith leaned in with anticipation. Favored by her aunt and united by a burning curiosity, they were about to unravel the threads of the Cross family's past. A mystery, veiled in the shadows of the post-Civil War era, was waiting to be uncovered, weaving intrigue into their family tapestry. As they chatted, Marge suddenly dove into an old story. Our ancestral Cross homestead, perched like a hidden gem in the heart of Kansas, is about 80 miles from here. Picture a 140-year-old mansion rising majestically in the midst of the Flint Hills, far removed from the hustle of modern life. The Crosses were once a name to reckon with here, but now they're just whispers in the memories of old-timers and a fascinating chapter for history buffs. Marge paused. "Would you help me solve a mystery concerning the house?" Lauren answered, "Sure, what mystery?" The family lore painted a picture of Wilbur and Susie's life together as both joyful and flourishing. In the early dawn of 1873, they welcomed Leonard, their first son, into the world, and then, as the leaves turned in 1876, Victor, their second son, joined the family. These two brothers, true sons of the soil, remained anchors of the homestead through the tumult of World War I, dedicating themselves to their father's diverse business ventures. And in a twist of romance, 1901 saw Victor tie the knot with Edith, adding another chapter to our family saga. Lauren leaned forward, hanging on every word. Marge's voice took on a conspiratorial tone. "Our family whispers have always hinted at a hidden fortune buried somewhere on the estate. You know, back in the 1930s, during those tough Depression times, it wasn't odd for folks to bury their riches on their lands. But our legend dates even further back. It's said that our great-grandfather Wilbur, right after he established the Cross House in 1869, concealed something incredibly valuable. A Cross treasure," Lauren exclaimed, her eyes sparkling. Indeed, Wilbur was a remarkable figure, a Union Army hero during the Civil War. Post-war, he ventured west, working on the railroads, even witnessing the historic completion of the Transcontinental Railroad with Leland Stanford in Utah in 1869. He then settled in Kansas, making his fortune by playing the land market smartly. Marge recounted with a hint of pride. Lauren's curiosity was piqued. "But what did he hide?" Marge continued. "The tale is so ancient that the details are hazy, but Jack and I unearthed something fascinating in a forgotten basement closet during our last visit. Amid the shadows, I nearly missed it, even with the brightest flashlight." With that, Marge briefly left and returned with a large leather-bound tome from the study, worn by time. She set it before Lauren, revealing, "This is a mystery in itself. Not just any journal, it contains entries from various family members across generations. Within its pages are 5 different accounts of the hidden treasure, each by a different relative. And get this, the final entry by Uncle Hollis in 1947 declares that only one of these tales is the genuine truth." What does the last entry say? The legend was changed several times through the years to keep the fortune secret and safe. Choose well, because the wrong selection will cost you time and money. Lauren quickly flipped to the first entry. Wilbur Cross's note, dated January 23, 1871, read, "Search beneath the flat tombstone in the back pasture 6 feet down. There's gold I took from a Union payroll train in Elmira, New York, right before the war ended. They've been after me since." She then turned to Susie's entry, dated July 4, 1889. "Pa passed away a few days back. This Independence Day feels different, but I know he left behind wealth. He confessed about taking a gold spike from the Transcontinental Railroad 20 years ago. It was meant to be the final spike in the track, a symbol of Western expansion. He hid it in the round barn's upper loft under a fake floor, right after building the house." Lauren then read the entries from Wilbur's sons. Leonard Cross's entry, dated June 12, 1919. "Life's different after the war. Victor moved to the city. Before he left, we moved a chest filled with silver nuggets, a payment for land, to a secret spot behind a false wall in the basement closet." Victor Cross's note, dated March 3, 1925. "It's been a year since Leonard passed away. He was a leap year baby and died on his birthday. I'm the last of our immediate family. Mom died just before the 1900s. Dad never trusted banks. Hidden behind the kitchen's icebox are valuable stocks and bonds." Finally, Lauren looked at Edith Cross's entry from January 31, 1936. "Granddad was skeptical of banks, likely because of his own shady past. There's a box full of old bills from the 1880s, hidden under the southeast corner of the washroom floor. After considering all the entries, Lauren turned to Marge, excitement in her voice. "Aunt Marge, we might be onto something big here." Given the clues throughout the story, whose journal entry proves to be the correct location of the undiscovered family heirloom?